when it comes to meeting new guys. Because women are picky, they quickly look at a man's looks and body language to figure him out without even talking to him. But Stoic men are harder to figure out because they are quiet and mysterious, which makes them harder to understand. They don't follow social norms, which can make women confused, but their mystery also makes them interesting and attractive. So what do women notice first about these hard-to-figure-out men? Stern males. Let's start with number 1, discretion. In a world full of noise and chaos, discretion shines like a beacon. Stoic males, in particular, have this trait because they prefer a more reserved personality in social situations. Unlike their counterparts, who try to get attention by making loud noises and showing off, Stoic males go through life with quiet confidence. They value their privacy and avoid drama that isn't necessary, choosing instead to live a peaceful life. This tendency toward discretion gives Stoic males an air of mystery that attracts women. It's not something they do on purpose, it's just how they are. Many women naturally lean toward modesty and shyness. This quiet attitude is obviously appealing. There's something attractive about a man who doesn't feel the need to show himself or to be liked by other people. Stoic men have a quiet confidence that is both attractive and reassuring. They stick to their beliefs and actions without giving in to outside pressures or the need for constant affirmation. In essence, Stoic men are a unique mix of strength and calmness. They have the confidence to be in the spotlight while giving off a quiet magnetism that draws people to them. There's no getting around the fact that they are unique and interesting in any social setting because of the way they combine caution and confidence. Stern men have a refreshing detail in how they talk to each other. Their honesty makes them stand out from others because they don't use unclear or complicated language when they talk to others, while others may try to hide what they really mean. When they talk to other people, Sigma males are honest, which is both impressive and refreshing. One thing that makes Stoic men stand out is that they don't like to play games or use manipulating methods. Instead of using sneaky tricks or empty flattery, they choose to be honest and genuine. Women who value honesty and openness in their relationships will like this sincere approach. Stoic men have an air of confidence that is naturally beautiful. They are happy with who they are and don't feel the need to put on HS or fit in with what society expects of them. This confidence isn't brash or cocky. It comes from a deep understanding of their own worth in a world where being real can be hard to find. Stoic men are known for being honest and trustworthy. They aren't afraid to say what they think or set limits, even if it means the chance of being rejected or disapproved of. Being straightforward, some women find it scary at first, but many find it comforting and empowering. In the end, they offer a refreshing alternative to standard gender roles and expectations. Their straightforward approach to relationships and communication helps build real connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Number 3. Going against the crowd approach. Number 3 encourages people to go against the crowd, which is especially important in a society where conformity often seems like the easiest thing to do. In a sea of conformity, standing out can lead to both curiosity and judgment, and people who don't follow social norms may find themselves under suspicion, as if their refusal to conform means something is fundamentally wrong. However, embracing individualism, while not always understood, undeniably garners attention. This is especially clear to women who have a remarkable social intuition and can quickly tell when someone isn't conforming or seeking external validation in a way that goes against what society expects. Men don't need to be liked. They're not afraid to go their own way, even if it goes against what most people think. As Friedrich Nietzsche famously said, "The struggle of the individual against the collective is a timeless endeavor. It's a journey that includes times of loneliness and fear, but the freedom of owning one's authenticity outweighs any discomfort." In the end, going against the crowd isn't just about rebellion. It's a statement of supremely accepting what makes you different is a brave and empowering thing to do. The fourth trait is intellectual curiosity. In a world where small talk is common, women are drawn to guys who make them think. Sigma males are different because they naturally like to think deeply and are naturally curious. Unlike most men, they are open to talks that go beyond the surface and aren't afraid to ask questions that will make you think. This intellectual curiosity not only sets them apart, but it also captures the minds of women, sparking interest and fascination. Women want to be with guys who are involved in life and not just idly cruising through it. Sigma males live by this philosophy, by actively participating in talks and absorbing information with a voracious appetite for knowledge. They are able to start conversations and offer new points of view, which makes them truly intellectual interest. That you can't forget isn't just a trait, it's a magnet for fun and surprise. Sigma men always have interesting conversations that help them learn more about the world and share what they've found. This promise of mental stimulation leads to a lively and interesting relationship where both people are constantly challenged and inspired. In the end, a man's intellectual curiosity isn't just a trait, it shows how he can make the lives of those around him better and more exciting. Sigma males live by this philosophy, which promises both mental stimulation and a sense of excitement that keeps relationships alive and well. 5. Confidence in yourself. Stoic men have a special kind of charisma that isn't based on loud bravado, but on quiet confidence. Even though they don't like being the center of attention, their confidence makes people want to be around them. Their strength comes from being calm inside and having faith in themselves without looking for it elsewhere. Outside confirmation. Stoic males, on the other hand, would rather observe and listen before speaking. When they do speak, their words are weighty and wise, earning them respect from those around them. They don't feel the need to brag or show off their accomplishments. Instead, they give off an air of sincerity and self-confidence. Stoic men are different because they can stay true to themselves without giving in to societal standards. They are happy to make their own decisions in life and don't worry about fitting in with social norms. Others find them beautiful because they are independent and able to rely on themselves. Stoic men don't get their worth from material things or praise from others. Instead, they are attractive because they are honest and strong on the inside. They aren't cocky or superior, but they are quietly sure of their own abilities and beliefs. In a world where validation often comes from outside sources, meeting a stoic man is like a breath of fresh air. Their unwavering confidence serves as a warning that real confidence comes from inside, not from what other people think or agree with. Paying close attention to every little thing. When you meet someone who does this, it really stands out. Stoic males are very focused on details. They don't miss a beat and notice even the smallest things around them. This sharp awareness also shows in how they interact with women. They pick up on the little things like knowing her favorite flower or how she likes her coffee in the morning. This is very attractive because it shows that the Stoic male isn't just interested in the surface. They want to know what makes someone tick in order to get to know them better. This is what makes Stoic males different from other men. They're not about playing games or keeping things surface level. Instead, they're all about making real connections and showing that they care. When women notice this level of detail, it adds an air of mystery, a seventh number inability to predict women-like surprises, and Stoic males are great at providing them because they are hard to figure out. Their behavior keeps women guessing, making them eager to see what they'll do next. It's important to note that Stoic males aren't unstable. They just like to live life on their own terms, not according to what society expects of them. This makes them interesting and unpredictable, unlike alpha or beta males. Men who are Stoic add something new and exciting to encounters that they may enjoy. They prefer being alone to being with other people, but they're not boring. In fact, women find their spontaneity beautiful and value it. So, Stoic males. Women are drawn to men who can keep things interesting and surprise them with their unique view on life. The fact that they don't follow social norms makes their relationships more exciting and interesting. Stand out from other types of men. Number 8, dependability. Imagine a man who doesn't let his emotions get the best of him and stays calm even when things get tough. This is a big part of what it means to be stoic. His emotions don't cloud his judgment, so he can think clearly and focus on what needs to be done. This means you can count on him when you need him. A stoic man is less likely to be distracted by his own worries or anger. You can count on him to show up, listen patiently, and give support without letting his own feelings get in the way. He's there for you, ready to help. He can think of it this way: a calm man is the person to call if you need to be taken to the hospital in the middle of the night. He'll focus on getting you there safely and quickly, so he's less likely to freak out in traffic or get stressed out about the situation. That's the dependable personality that comes from controlling your feelings. Stoic men do feel emotions, but they deal with them in a different way. They think that letting your emotions run your life can make you make bad choices and act unreliable, so they focus on staying calm and clear-headed, which makes them someone you can trust. People who are stoic stand out because they don't follow social norms. They don't try to fit in or get attention. Instead, they keep a bit of mystery around them, which makes others curious. They don't share much about themselves and would rather listen than talk about themselves all the time. This mysterious vibe challenges the normal way people interact, especially when they're dating, where most guys try to impress women by bragging. Stoic males don't feel the need to prove anything to anyone, and when they do share something about themselves, it's genuine and honest. Unlike some guys who try too hard to impress women, stoic males are comfortable being themselves and don't put in too much effort to win someone over because they value their independence. So, stoic males are independent people who don't follow what society expects of them. They keep a sense of number 10, be patient. Stoicism is based on the idea that life is full of surprises, and some of them, like traffic jams or bad weather, are out of our hands. Getting angry about these things won't change them, and it will only make us feel worse. What Stoicism teaches us, by letting go of the things we can't change and focusing on the things we can, like our attitude, our actions, and how we react to situations, patience helps us accept the things we can't change. For example, if the bus is late, we can't change when it arrives, but we can change how we spend that time. We could read a book, listen to music, or do some deep breathing exercises. Being stoic makes men more patient, which doesn't mean they never get angry, but they're less likely to let those angers control them. They can handle whatever comes their way with a calmer mind and a more positive outlook. Think of patience as a superpower that helps you stay focused on what matters when things get tough. Stoicism helps men develop this patience, which makes them more patient. Number 11, freedom stoic. Men are like tigers. They don't depend on other people to make decisions. Instead, they're the captains of their own ships, steering their lives in the direction they choose. Their independence is very important to them. They're like lone wolves, finding strength and happiness in solitude. Unlike many guys who need a crowd to feel good, Stoics are happy being alone. They're brave because they make their own paths, means going against social norms. In a sense, Stoic males are special because they don't follow what other people expect of them. They're not rebels. Instead, they have the guts to be truly true to themselves. They don't look for approval or validation from others because they're sure of their choices and beliefs. This independence sets them apart from the crowd, making them admirable and inspiring in a world where conformity often reigns supreme. So, Stoic males are the epitome of independence and courage. They march to the beat of their own drum and aren't afraid to chart their own course. Set clear limits. Strong boundaries are like invisible lines that tell others what's okay and what's not. Imagine a big bubble around you, and you get to decide who and what gets inside. It's all about setting your own rules for respect, just like adults have rules at work. Some men, called Stoic males, are really good at doing this. They know what they're okay with and what they're not. Women appreciate men with strong boundaries because they show that they respect and value themselves. These men won't put up with being abused or disrespected, which is something women look for in a partner. Stoics are also hard to control or take advantage of, which makes them Stoics. Partners you can trust. Setting clear boundaries for yourself isn't about being mean or pushing people away. It's about knowing your worth and making sure others respect it. When you have clear boundaries, you build trust with others and make relationships healthier. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself and set boundaries that protect your well-being. Stoicism can help you set and reach your goals because it stresses figuring out what you can control and what you can't. For example, if a Stoic man wants to run a marathon, he might train hard, eat well, and picture himself winning. But he can't control if he gets hurt or if the weather is bad on race day. This helps him focus on what he can control. It also teaches you to keep going even when things go wrong. A calm man will accept them and focus on what he can do to keep going. Focusing on his goals and being strong will definitely help him reach them. For example, a Stoic man may really want to win the marathon, but his main goal is to give it his all and not feel bad about the work he put in. That way, even if he doesn't win, he can still feel successful because he pushed himself to the limit. 13 things women might notice about a strong-willed man. But keep in mind that love is complicated. These are just suggestions, not promises. The real key is to be the best version of yourself. Stoicism can help you grow, but it shouldn't be a mask. If you want to learn more about Stoicism and how it can help you, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. Also, let me know in the comments what qualities you look for in a partner. Let's keep the talk going.